Hey everyone, so these are my nails. I took some photos earlier and I put them in the video of sort of how they were coming along with the lifting by day 3. I got these done in a store. I'm not going to say where because, to be honest with you, I've been cleaning all week. The last few weeks been very busy and they're still on, even though there is they haven't even like pulled in the lift. Do you know what I mean? Like, yes, they're a bit grubby because I cleaned a house today and, these are about a week, coming up to 2 weeks. And I am obviously very rough. I have farm animals and all sorts of shit. I have clipped them back. I've clipped them back twice. So this is obviously how much they've grown. But I'm going to backfill them today at home because obviously I am a nail tech. But I got them to do them myself because I wanted a day off. So, and she was so fast. I'm talking, I was out of there in 25 minutes. Bare nails, oopsies, bare nails, clear coat. Fucking bare nails, just clear acrylic, a wubba weewa. Just absolutely fucking on fire she was. I was so impressed. So I'm obviously going to try my hardest to do them quite fast, but it is right now at the moment 9:30. And I have been working all week within my business and also on my uni stuff and all that sort of shindig. But I've got a busy day tomorrow, Sunday. Today is here in New Zealand is Saturday, the day that I'm doing this. And yeah, I've got a busy day tomorrow helping some family. So I've got a busy week ahead of me and I'm actually in the mood to do this. So this is what they're looking like. I'm out in my bus. So you may hear some funny noises because there's a lot of animals out here. You might hear some noises and stuff. But anyway, so I'll try to shriff all this video into like something real easily digestible, because I actually, if you haven't already seen, known or heard, I have permanent nerve damage to my left thumb due to a workplace injury. So I struggle with this thumb like you wouldn't even believe. I have some like movement, like, within areas of my thumb, but majority of my thumb from, hang on if I can do this without making it this mess, from about here. Oh my god, that's just not even clear, is it? What am I doing? Hold on. Let's place this down here. So from about, if this is my thumb, flat, from about here, I can't feel anything. Anything in this area. This is where the knuckle is. All of this I can't feel. I can't feel any of that. That's where the scar tissue actually is. If I can flip my thumb around, this was completely open. Like something landed on it. Long story short, and this here was from there down. You could open it like a little fucking book. So yeah. You can see the scar tissue. There's another slice there of where the impact was. But yes, this here is just filled with scar tissue. So when I start to bend it and things like this, it stops for one at certain points, and for two, it actually gets lack of circulation really quickly. Like all my other fingers, I could do this for ages without losing circulation. This one, I can barely even bend it. It just does not comprehend. So that's why this may take a little bit longer, but I'm going to try and make it as digestible as possible. So like I normally do with my videos, I try to make them as, cruisy as, because I know we're all busy, but sometimes we're out seeking answers, right? So, yep, I will do my best there. So I'll scoofy everything into a little, and we'll just do like a couple fingers at a time type of thing. I'll do like an after, but this is what they're kind of looking like. I'm actually pretty impressed considering like I paid $65 for these nails, and to be honest with you, like they're still on. Like I was actually scared. I was worried that like because, I mean, and admittedly, even with my own work, see that lift right there? Like, and along here, it was like this. It's been like this for fucking days. And like, I mean, I'm washing the dishes every night. I'm a cleaner. So, well, I've technically finished for this year because I've got other things on. But all of last year I was cleaning alongside my business and uni. And I'm surprised that they are still on. I don't know if that's my nail health helping that. Like, perhaps. I mean, who knows? But there is some lifting, and I have some snaps in there, and I could even show you the date stamp from the day I got them to it was only a couple days, and it was already starting to lift, and I thought, oh, well, there we go. There goes $65, holy moly. And I'm telling you, this is coming on, this might even be 2.5 weeks. I have to triple check my dates because I've been doing so much. This is easily 2 weeks coming on. And I'm pretty impressed. So thank you, ladies. Not a bad job at all. And she was so fast. She was like a little fucking wizard. So I'm going to attempt to try to do these really quickly. I've got to prep, obviously, get rid of all of these little areas. So I'll do a little nail close-up of me tidying up the nail before what it would look like for me to place. And then I will do my placement, reshape, blah, 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 blah. And then I'll do an after, obviously, of what the rest of them all look like and stuff. I will probably keep it clear because I want to do some painting because I have some time this week while I'm sitting doing my uni. I can do some sparkles, or I can do some things. I might do one acrylic with glitter. I was thinking that because I was thinking about these bold colors upon the other fingers, but we'll see. But anyway, so I'll show you what it looks like very soon. Now, another thing, I never use my drill over a certain RPM. If you use your drill over a certain RPM, that's fine. That is totally your prerogative, okay? But I'm just telling you, on a bare nail, I will never use anything over 1 RPM. This one. I use that on feet, on hands, and I only ever use higher RPM on acrylic. And to be honest with you, you don't need it. Well, perhaps it's this drill, but you do not need. Now this is also very difficult because I got my camera right in front of me. I'm sorry. I'm going to try and make this as clear as possible, but you don't need high RPMs. Unfortunately, I've experienced nail burn where you're sitting there, it's gorgeous, and all of a sudden, owie, you're getting burnt. I personally would not do anything further than what I just did just now. I'm just going to tidy up some of this edge and then buff this out. Relay. But I honestly wouldn't. I don't see the need for it. This here is taking off that product so fucking fast. I'm not even pressing very difficult, like hard. Not very like, you know. But you see, there is no need to, hold on a second. As you see, there is no need. I just want to get that lift, that little bit of lifting down. Nice and smooth. See, now, I even felt a bit of warmth just now, just me doing that to my nail. Just that little bit of time being spent in one place. Now, this is not like an expensive drill. This was straight up $30. I'm not even lying to you. But I would never use anything over that RPM. I'm not lying. I use this on all my people. You don't even have to press down onto the nail bed or anything. You just sort of hold it, just sort of like that, and it will take it away. Especially when you're doing, and yes, don't worry, I will do underneath my nails. I know they're very dirty. I did also do my chicken house tonight. So don't worry, I've got a little scrubber. Got acetone, and I'll do all of that after I've filed. But yeah, with my lifestyle, even though I scrub my nails around the clock, I carry one of these with me, and I carry a hand sanitizer. Even with me doing that, you're still going to get dirt underneath the nail, into the edging. Ladies with French tips, you have it underneath yours. You just can't see yours. I have clear tips on so you can see mine. It is true. It is just the truth. I'm not here. I'm not starting a war. But yeah, this is how... Oh, sorry. Holy heaven, I forgot I'm zoomed in. This is how I do my acrylics. I will actually just file that, but it's just being... What do you call it? OCD, is that what they call it these days? Definitely got some lift there. I really want to get that way out the way, but you see, sometimes when you go deeper into the, like so, you end up with very little still on the nail. And sometimes the lifting kind of runs further the more you file. Oxygen starts to get under there pretty fast. But that's okay, because we're going to lay over anyway. I'll just quickly do a few more nails, just up nice and close, so then you can see sort of the degree of time. I mean, I was kind of screwing around on that last nail, so time spent. See, the best thing about... So many will be like, yeah, Drew's slowing down. You're not wrong. But it's actually okay, because I have control of the drill and the pressure. And I'm actually getting a more comfortable feel from my perspective of doing this nail. I'm not getting any burning. I can feel the pressure. It's not taking it off too quickly. That me as even an experienced or busy tech, or say I got 3, 4, 5 people in front of me, as I could do this with my eyes closed, type of thing. I'm that comfortable with the feeling that I am getting with this type of speed and etc. You just, I do truly wonder why people use such high RPM on nails. I've seen them do it on natural nail, and it scares the fucking shit out of me. Do you know how thin the nail plate is? It's about like 0.7 mils or something like this. 0.5, I think, for people who have immune system problems and still get their nails done and things. This is also why your nails crack and stuff, right? And why it can be dangerous to use those types of heavy speeds. If you're working straight on acrylic, yes, you've got what, 5 to 8 mils of material before you have a nail, right? Before you have a nail plate, and you know, you don't want to be taking people's nails down to their grave. So yeah, I'm gonna speed this up because etc. But this here is obviously somebody else's work. I don't smell any funny smells, so I don't think it's the bad type of acrylic. I think this is good acrylic. Very well done, ladies. If you ever see me and recognize my nails, Hello. But yeah, I don't know why people use such high RPM on nails. It scares the living crap out of me. I would never in a million years go anything over a 1. As you can see, this is in real time. It's been, okay, I've been 8 minutes, but I mean, I've been screwing around, but you know, I'm not rushing. I'm not going to be hurting my client. I'm not going to be like, I know people say, oh, just pull the pressure away if you got a higher RPM or something, or like whatever the hell. But look, if that's how you do it and you haven't had anyone complain to you about pain or their nails breaking fast, their nail beds getting ruined, what have you, okay, whatever, it's all good. This is how I do it because this is what I feel is nice to experience. I'm not feeling any burning. I can take away my cuticle like this with a thing, which I know people will probably be like, what the f*** are you doing? That's exactly what you're trying to avoid, aren't you? Technically, yes, but this is what happens when you're not using an RPM of 13 or 12 or 8 like you would on acrylic. You don't, and to be honest with you, the other thing is if I've got a natural nail in front of me, no acrylic, nothing, I will literally just buff her nail and alcohol it, prime it, you know, etc., and then lay her acrylic or her gel, whatever have you, or his, I should say, sorry, excuse me, whatever the fuck, because you don't need to be using a 180 grit on a natural nail bed. You just seriously don't. I've seen people take their own nail beds off doing it. It's like they have no feeling. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, you do. You wonder. You think, oh my heaven. But this is how I feel is best to do so. I did get a different nail drill and etc. in my kit when I started my course with this private company. But yeah, this is just when I did my own nails and I was learning to use different drills. I've had a few drills now, and learning about speed and comfort and your nail. Excuse me, I need a burp. I had a huge lemonade before. Your nail health and things. You just, you learn these things slowly, sort of a thing. So, oh, excuse me. Gosh, again, hold on. I'll cut that out. But yeah, you learn these things. When I first started with my drills and things, yeah, and then when I started doing gel polish, I found that you only need to buff the natural nail away, and Bob's your uncle. Because these things are powerful. These things are very powerful. I've seen people take their nail beds down with them. I mean, I think I actually heard this horror story once of a training person, and they literally took someone's nail bed off. There was no nail. It was just completely right to the core. And I thought, how many seconds did that take for that to happen? When I think about how fast and how much you can achieve with a buffer, let alone an electric file drill like so, I wondered to myself, how fast or how slow were you working, or etc., for you not to realise that had gone, that had already been gone. You know what I mean? The customer, how did the customer not even freaking realise? Oh my god, my eyes would have been peeled on that technician's hands, because I'm just a freak like that. No, I'm kidding. I just like to watch them work. I think it's amazing. But yeah, so some people obviously they're on the phone and yada yada. So yeah, it's kind of funny though, eh? You think, holy, somebody's oh look, I just got a the whoop thing going on where your drill takes off on you. That was probably because I wasn't really focusing very much. Although I was actually looking at my camera to make sure that I'm still picking this up, because I've got the camera in front of me and I'm leaning out. I'm doing this from a distance. This is not my normal perspective, I suppose you could call it. But yeah, a lot of technicians will say a lot of things, I suppose. It's up to you guys. It's your life, your business. This is what I prefer. You know, I feel like the buffing of the nail bed with just a buffer is plenty for before a gel and an acrylic. If you alcohol wipe, acetone wipe the nail bed a few times before your application, I'm sure that should be plenty enough to get rid of the oils. If the person is secreting oil like, I don't know, like the earth does, then yeah, I'm sure you'll figure that out. You have to get 3 wipes on it, not 4, maybe not 2, sorry. But yeah, so this is how I do it personally. And I know that, you know, everybody's gonna be like, eh, or cool, awesome, well. So feel free though to message, comment on the video, and just explain maybe your technique. Maybe you do the same sort of thing. Maybe you have a drill that you have figured you can go from doing speeds of I think this is 1000 RPM. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. This drill was off AliExpress. Was not expensive at all. I have been through a few of them. That's why I ended up buying. Why I've had a few. Why I ended up buying this one in the beginning, but a few of them, yes, have been a little funny. So, let's see if we can zoom in a bit. Sorry, I'm very new to all of this, ever so slightly, but that's okay. We're all right. We've still got a bit of dirt down the nail, but it'll come out with a wash. So you can kind of see the difference, can't you? And just how red my nails were, how messy they were, how much of a clean they needed. More worse today because I did do some cleaning. I cleaned somebody's car and windows today, and I didn't clean my nail beds. Like usually I'll get these alcohol wipes things, and I usually go around the edges with the little sticky thing, the little stick thing, etc. Like kind of like what I'm doing with my nail, but like with a little stick thing and all underneath, and I scrub like 5 times, obviously. Probably sometimes even more. The nail. But so I'm just going to tidy up some of these, see how these are still a bit of shit on them. Lucky I wasn't shearing today. We'd have a lot more shit on them. But yeah, so we're going to backfill them the best that we can. I can, because I haven't done this for a little while, let's be honest. It has been a little minute. It has been around about 2 months. Maybe 2 months since I did an acrylic. So it's been a little while, but last one was fine, so we'll see. I'll be back. Hi everyone, so let's go get some alcohol. Not to drink because we're not fussy yet. Not right now anyway. I am just going to show you to my other hand. And this is kind of what we got. This bit here had a good little lift going on, so we lost quite a bit of that. As you see, there's still a bit of lifting, but we're just going to try our best to deal with such, because one, this is somebody else's work that I'm going over. Two, luckily it's not the end of the world. It's teaching me things, because me as a technician, it's actually teaching me that, you know, fine skill and skills that I need. So after an alcohol wipe down, they are a teeny bit yellow. I wonder if that's just this light. I'm not a smoker, so don't you worry, it's not that. It's probably just because they're a week and a bit old, you know. But anyway, so alcohol wash down or acrylic lay. I'll record this hand. I won't record this hand because it's going to be very difficult for me to do so because of my thumb and my space that I'm working with. But I'll be back. So I had a bit of fun because my other hand is really, I'm not that good with it. I'm really not. So I'm going to try my hardest to video this. Because, hang on. Oh no. Hang on. I can't video like that. Let's see if we can go from here. Ah, this is so hard with the camera in front of me. Oh my god. I just lost like 5 seconds. Oh my god. Oh, now I'm gonna have to do my tip. Did you even see that? Fucking hell. Sorry. Excuse my French. Literally. Lol. Yeah, totally fucked that up. This is a lot harder when you have I've got a magnifier on, and because I'm working from a distance, and I have the camera in front of me. But that's okay. We're just gonna keep going. See the way I feel. That was a bit of a shit one too. OMG. This is hard with the camera and stuff in front of me. That's a bit better, but one but not the other. I can tidy these up. My actual wrist is starting to hurt because of the way I was holding my hand. That's better. Yay. Oh, my wrist is starting to ache. Ah! What's it called? A lock wrist. I can feel it all up in here because of how awkwardly I was holding my hand. That's right. We will deal with that shortly. Ah! Oh my god. I just have to stretch my hand. Hold fire. Now, thumbs I always have trouble with ever so my thumbs, because my thumbs are so wide. And I kind of fucked that up straight off the tip, but that's okay. We can fix that. It's also another reason why I got such a big brush, was to be able to do my thumbs. Because they just, oh Jesus Christ, they're so wide. You know, they are so big. And you're going to get clients that want their toes done and their toes done and their big thumbs done. You have to accommodate them, so that is why I bought a big brush. I just got to fix up my little tiny bit of thumb in here. My acrylic did not go right to the edge. The way I feel for you. I'll draw these back and then run a little bit of a fill, tidy up, because oh my god, look at them. They're not bad, but they're not perfect. Maybe tonight was just not my night for working. It's so much harder to do this on yourself too. I feel like it's so much easier to do this on somebody else, especially when you don't have a camera right in front of you like this. However, okay, so laid. I know you're going to be able to see the other one underneath. That's the thing about clear, is you... Oh, look, hang on. I just need an alcohol pad. Okay, so I have laid. My left hand is so much better than my right because of the obvious. Yeah, hang on, I'll just zoom in so it stops being stupid. So obviously you can see the other acrylic, and this is my acrylic here. As you can see, my acrylic. Yeah, this is so difficult when you're like trying to like... I'm seeing through the camera to what I'm doing. It's such a weird feeling when there's like... yeah, anyway. So my acrylic... I know you can see some of this underneath the acrylic, but these are getting painted, so it doesn't matter. This is my set for painting. I always get a clear set to practice painting, and then when it grows out, I'll refill it and just do a solid color paint, or perhaps whatnot. But I just like the clear because then you can practice your painting, like the tips and things, and then you can just wipe away with an alcohol wipe or whatever. But like you don't have to have ruined your perfect set or what have you. So Yeah. I'm just going to clean these down, and I'll take a bit of a video later once there's a thin coat on them, and I'll just patch up any areas. Like I think this, oh sorry, I think this area here needs patching, but it kind of looks fine. You can see how grubby my nails still are. I haven't even got to that yet. I'm just doing the layer. I've only been out here half an hour, but oh, maybe 40 minutes, sorry, 45 minutes, but still. So I think that is covered. Yeah, that's covered. It just looks like it's not because there's two different layers there. But that's okay because, like I said, it's going to be covered. And I was trying to do this over my camera, so it was so difficult. I'm just going to wipe all the, obviously, dust off. My right hand is absolutely horrendous. You'll see it. I fucked this one up so bad. I put so much product on it accidentally. I still got to file some of it away because it's, you know, what do you call it? It's pretty thick. But like, I'll push my cuticles back more so you can see it did sit. It just has a, yeah, it just has a, what do you call it? I'll file some more off it because I feel like it needs more. So we can't even see that because it's clear. But my thumb is really not that fantastic either. It's really hard to do my right hand with my nerve damage at the angles and things that when you're trying to also record or sitting, positions and things. But it's better than nothing. It is better than nothing. Sometimes you just have to be grateful with what you have. Like, it's okay. It's alright. I need to scrub these with the nail buffer and the little brush to get all of the little stuck bits away. There's a little bit there that's stuck. I feel like I just lifted that. I'll fix that in a second. Well, I'll have a look at it, but anyway. Right, so I'm just doing a final buff. I just did another good little file off because I just saw some bits that just didn't look right. Now I'm just smoothing my surface so we're all pretty and flat. So when I do go to paint, it does sit on there really nicely. But you don't obviously have to do this if you don't want to. It's just something that I prefer. So this is a slight natural light. This is like my camera flash. It's obviously with my LED. I think these are LEDs. With my big light. Pick up imperfections from a mile away, they do. I'll just get some alcohol. Which I'm just about out of. But you can have a look. So, not bad. Oh shit, there's a bit of dirt there. I'm just going to scrub these as well. I know you can see some of that nail underneath, and some would say, what the fuck, that looks horrendous. It does. You're not wrong. But I'm painting these, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to probably do a glitter. I could even do a glitter French tip. Acrylic. Which I have everything ready to do it, but I just hadn't quite decided. There's stuff all over my head. Also, excuse my I have a slight blocked nose, and I'm hoping it's nothing serious. So this is just acetone. I'm just cleaning underneath my nails with it. Because there is crud. Also, your natural nails don't tend to, like, not collect, they collect things. It's just how it is. You get a little nail brush, like so. I do my nails for my clients, and then I will give them a thing to go home with, a brush, so then they can brush their nails, because otherwise they slightly forget to. You don't have to use acetone either. I'm just using it because I've got no sanitizer here. I've literally run out, so. But this will do until, But with your general classic dishwash, hand wash, what have you, even some detergents, washing detergents you could probably use. Some of them are very natural based and stuff, and you'd probably get away with it quite fine. But yeah, so unfortunately I just want to really make sure that they're sanitized, because I am going to go make some food soon, and I don't like at all the idea of bacteria sitting underneath my nails. So I usually do like a good scrub every night, every morning, and if I've got time in the day, depending what I'm doing, I'll wash them again, scrub them again. But sometimes you just can't get rid of some of this. I haven't even been in the gardens this week, but I was not thoroughly, but I did do some stuff outside. I was picking up stuff in the grass. So yes, so I'll snap some after photos of the paint. Sorry, I just had to, but I'm thinking of this one. I really like this one. I did this one on my toes last week. I'm just going to show you just how pretty this is. Just how pretty this is. It's so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. And yes, it's magnetic. So you can literally... That was sticking to the thing. But look how pretty that is. So you wouldn't even know that I had these funky ass things in the things. Look at this. I should just thingy this right now. Oh god, now I'm getting away on myself. I wasn't going to paint my nails today because I got in here so late. I was going to do it tomorrow in the sunshine after lunch. I've got some things on in the morning, so I was going to do that first. I just bumped myself. But I have terrible luck when it comes to timing sometimes. Just sometimes. Anyway, so yeah. You wouldn't even know that that there's a thingy under there that looks... Obviously my paint job's going to have to be so much better than that. Oh my heaven. We can play with this and make this do whatever we want. As you can see.
You got your phone on you?
Yes.
I have sent you the two things you need if you found the Ethernet cable. Otherwise you need one and two.
No, I got internet cable. Hi everybody. So I had to, as I explained, do my acrylic lay off the cuff on my natural bed. I'm going to just show you one. I've done all the rest. I'll just file them and tidy them all up, and then we'll go in with a gel polish. Hopefully this is nice and clear for you guys. Again, very difficult with the camera in the way, ever so slightly. But that's okay, because guess what? It doesn't matter. It is about 30 degrees, so another reason why I did not video this. Yeah, this is a second bead going in because I did not have enough. I actually thought I was going to have fucking too much, but anyway. So I'm just going to re-prop some more. As you can see, oh sorry. As you can see, I did not have enough. But that's okay, because I will file that up and it will come up gorgeous. This is like the patting method. Yeah, I ended up having to just do them on my natural beds. Like so. I will just have to file them all down and get them all really, really pretty. And I'll do some thingy. My camera is also way full with content, so, and all sorts of private or personal stuff. But that's okay. Once I file these up, tidy them up, there is a couple of bubbles, probably because it's so warm in here and I'm not working as fast as I should be. Oh my god, did I just bump there? Ah! Whoops. I just have a little teeny spot over here to fill. So I usually just place like this, and then I'll just let gravity do its thing. You just kind of place it in the gap and then just pat it a little bit. Well, this is what I do whenever I find a area not completed, area not filled. And then it will just make its way into the gap and sit neatly. But obviously my right hand, I will show you, it's so funny, it's so bad, it's always way worse than, sorry, my angle's so horrible. It's way worse than my right hand usually, because I'm not left-handed, and I was rushing ever so slightly because it's like 30 degrees in here, like I was saying. I don't really want to be in here too long with these chemicals. I actually, not even lying to you, look, I left my brush on the bench, on the table. Look, it's fucking melted. It's that hot in here. The heat coming through. My brush was in here with acetone on it last night. Left it so then it would chill out, and look, it almost fucking set my fucking house on fire. Are you shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? So don't leave your shit in the sun. Luckily it was cloudy this morning, and by the time I got home it was probably only just cleared up. But anyway, I'll tidy all these up. I'll do a file outside because I've already filed in here once and I haven't cleaned in between, and I don't want to sit in here and file with this temperature. It's so warm. So I will be back and I'll add in my colour of choice. That's actually a pretty good idea that I took off the last acrylic tips because they were quite yellow. I actually took a little video, but this is sort of what we're working with at the moment.